So a sad day in the life of the Triumph Tiger. She is officially being put to rest. Sadly, one knackered shock absorber is going to see her finished off. Hopefully we'll be able to pass her on to someone else who can use it, because she's a cracking bike, but we just can't get her fixed in time, and even if I could, I wouldn't be able to touch the floor on her, because apparently the only reason I could touch the floor on her was because her shock absorber was knackered. So anyway, bye bye Triumph, thanks very much, it's been lovely, and yeah, hopefully you'll rest easy from here on. Bye.
So I'm just getting the stuff ready, gonna fly over and go pick Jill up and see where we're going from there. We're still waiting to hear back from the Triumph dealer, but no matter what happens, I'm going to need to head over there anyway. So we're going to get that ball rolling and at least get that underway. So at least that's a 40-minute journey that we won't have to do if we get to go up there. So I shall see you soon. Bye.
Currently en route to Triumph in Newcastle. Newcastle. It's Newcastle.
It's not Newcastle.
It is Newcastle. Anyway, we're going to Triumph. We have tried every which way to find a new shock absorber for my old girl, and I can't get one till probably middle of next week, by which time we should be in the Peak District. My bike would still be in the northeast, and even if I can get it, basically at that point there isn't a Triumph dealer who can fit me in 3 weeks. So that means finding somebody local, and that means I'd have to go find the part, get the part, bring the part back, get the bike to wherever it needs to go, get the part fitted, and then we could carry on. And it's, to be honest, the old girls, shall we say, they couldn't offer us a trade-in value because the mileage was too high when we looked last year. She owes us absolutely nothing, and we think maybe it's time that she went off to the resting place in the sky for motorbikes.
You've had her 5 minutes.
I know, I've only had her 5 minutes. It just shows that I ride her harder than he does. Anyway, so we're currently en route.
Continue onto A1.
Sat nav chiming in. So we're currently en route to Newcastle to have a look at a couple of possible options. Panic buying a motorbike's not my ideal, but right now we just need a bike so I can move somewhere on Saturday and not have to take the car with my panniers, and which is the ultimate fallback. So we've got one here in Newcastle to go look at, and there's another one that's a possible in York, but that's like another, so we're heading an hour up to Newcastle, and then York is like another hour and a half back from my mum, so it's like another 2.5 hours to get there. The time's like already 2:15 and they close at 5, so we're only going to get to do one today, so kind of hoping this is going to be it. No clue if I can touch the floor on it, no clue what the spec is because there's no details, and yeah, it is kind of, there's not a lot between the two bikes, so we really don't know which way to go. Anyway, we're I think we're probably about 20 minutes out. 10 minutes. Awesome. We're about 10 minutes out, so we'll go and have a look around and figure out what we can do and see if this bike is worth the trip, or whether or not it's off to York tomorrow. So anyway, we'll catch you up in a little while. Bye now. Oh wow, look. I don't know if you can see that. Going over the bridge. And look at that.
In a quarter of a mile, turn left onto Scotswood Road, A695.
Those bridges are amazing. The view's pretty nice, coming over the bridge.
Well, there's a Honda dealer.
Your destination is on the left.
Triumph.
Oh, right. It wasn't very clear.
So just pulling in now. Let's customer parking over there.
Customer parking only. Shall I block that?
Well, it's tallish. The seats, they're not, so your legs are more or less straight down as opposed to pulled out a bit, you know. But I'm to manage just
That's much easier. Oh, but yeah. See,
How's that?
that is more the size that I would like.
And again, Jill, that's on the low seat setting, so it's like,
Yeah.
again, you've got the two
But
seats.
again, I'm flat foot on both sides,
Aye.
and without the side stand there, my legs will come further in as well. I'm lazy. I've discovered that I actually whack my legs behind the foot pegs to hold it on the brake.
I had a conversation with
Hello. So it's now 4:30, and we've just finished in Newcastle. And sadly, the bike I want to see is too tall. So bar wearing stilettos, I'm not getting on it. There was another bike that would have been great, but it doesn't have luggage, and we can't get the luggage fast enough. So that's no good. So now we are on a panic drive to York. It's only like, another hour and a half. We're planning to get there at 25 to 22:05-ish, and it's shut at 5. So keep your fingers crossed. We are praying for no traffic. So we'll sign off for now, and we'll let you know how we get on in York.
In 200 yards, your destination will be on the left.
So as SatNav says, in 200 yards our destination will be on the left. We're finally approaching York Triumph Centre, so hopefully they'll have something in there that we can all we're going to do tonight is check and see if I can get on them, what they've got, what fits and what's got luggage, and then if any of it looks like it's any good, we'll be back tomorrow to test drive. So fingers crossed, and he's hoping they have a loo as well. It's been a long journey, so we'll see you again in a bit. Well, hello again. On our way back now, we've been up to Triumph at York. Quite a productive little session up there, considering we arrived 20 minutes before closing. I reckon we probably kept up an extra 30-40 minutes on top of that.
Probably. We were there.
We were there quite a while. But yeah, so hopefully think we found one. It's not the second-hand bike I was hoping for, but as long as the test ride tomorrow is good, then I think I'm going to treat myself to a new bike, which is one I've tried before, and it seemed pretty good, so let's wait and see. We'll tell you what it is tomorrow.
Good morning. It's new bike day. What day is it, Jill?
New bike day!
New bike! We are just getting ready, packing up our bits and pieces to head out, and Jill's going to do a test ride. And if the test ride's successful, Jill's getting some new wheels. Well, Jill's getting new wheels of some description. We're just not sure which one yet. All will be revealed later for New Bike Day! Woo! See you later. 2 minutes away.
Hi, so we're playing hooky again today. We've told work that we can't go in, but we're off test riding bikes today and hopefully collecting one. So we're about 2 minutes away from Triumph in York. And yeah, should be really excited. I'm just really tired, so I'm hoping that the bike is awesome and it's an easy decision, and then we can figure out what we do from there. So we'll see you later.
Turn right onto Lawrence.
lot going on up top.
Yeah.
I won't go through it all because you'll just end up
That's fine.
not listening to it. Clutch in, red button down, back will fire up.
Okay.
You have got the home button, which I won't go into. Hazard,
Yeah.
front tray, indicators left and right,
Yeah.
push to cancel, but they are automatic if you need to get. To grips, with
Yeah.
there, to seats, and your front left button.
Okay.
You've got 2 different light settings. So that's your beam.
Yeah.
That's what your daylight running lights on, and you get the green light, but like you like the LEDs up front.
Yeah.
The red button is the pass trigger.
Right. Okay.
Fog lights,
Yeah.
they work in the
Yeah.
So have you got anything to say? Ready for your test ride?
A bit nervous about pulling out, turning right. Stupid, but
But your first turning.
yeah, my first turning
Is your worst turning.
Is my worst turning. So.
I think.
I still like her.
But
Still nice. I just want to check and see the weight difference between this and pushing her and pushing the 12.
okay.
Oh,
Okay.
stop my other glove.
It's down. So you still think she's a bit heavy?
Not this one, no.
Yeah, I'll bring it back over.
Just want to make sure
We're all good.
she's going to be harder to ride. I'm going to cover less distance on her
Really?
than I can on the 12. Because the 12 is very comfortable, it's very lazy, the seat's quite big, it feels very planted, she's a harder ride.
Right.
So, and the seat on this is not as comfy as the other one. It may just be it's not softened up or whatever. So basically, there will be some adjustments to what I can do with her, I think. Not necessarily sort of like in terms of how I ride her, she's a lovely ride. But in terms of sort of like our riding, going out and doing like 200 miles, I'm not sure if that's
Doable.
doable.
Okay.
So I want to kind of check that against the weight. The weight is fine, I feel really comfy on her, I felt really fine going around the roundabouts, bends, no problem, dirt in the road, not a problem. It's got a lot more wind, and I forgot there's a lot less protection on this than on the 12. But
Yeah.
that's just, you know, I'm not going to get that with the weight, so, you know, ultimately it's a case of, it's a trade-off. But before I make a decision, what I want to do is just go up and have a feel of the weight of the 12, and I'm pretty sure that will nail the coffin shot on the 12. So,
Let's do it.
yeah. Feels less of an event bike, obviously, than the bigger one. So the bigger one is going to be, I think, too big, but it means I'll be able to cover less mileage and work harder on her, so she'll be more tiring to ride. It's a really fun bike. Yeah. I like the 9, and she feels more like a sport tourer than a which is what she is, and yeah. But this, I'm not gonna. Yeah. That's it. Done.
Good.
I don't miss that. Or I will trade that for the lighter bike.
Is the decision made?
Yeah.
What are we doing?
So I'll have to.
Oh, that one.
Let's get started as quickly as possible.
Yeah. Yeah.
What we're going to fit in this.
Can I see inside it?
Yeah.
I think they were locked last time when we had a look. Get out your way.
Oh, locked.
Leave the lock barrel. Give me a second.
Okay. They got no locked in, so you can't open.
So is that your new bike?
It is. This is my new bike. Yeah, she's more like riding. As I say, she's not an adventurer, not by any stretch. But she's far better than the NC750. It's more like riding a Ninja with low, but higher. And I'll probably need bar risers.
Okay.
So we'll pick up some.
Do you stock bar risers for them?
Check, but I don't think we do.
Yeah.
It would be the first thing I thought about.
It's just a little too low.
Just so
we've-
happens we're going to your mum's tonight.
I know. I was just thinking we'll pick up another set of those Allen keys. Double check your toolbox because I'm sure they're in there.
They're not. 100%.